Okay guys, I'm gonna do a little video on installation of the SHIKAR platform. We did not have that in our instruction manual because it was kind of an afterthought. But anyway, I'm gonna get started here. I'm gonna set the phone on top of the deal so I can film it off my leg here. All right, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take a ratchet, remove the lock nut. And I put the lock nut on with the beveled side down because I use as short a bolt as possible because I want the lock to be tight when you go to backing your knob off. Don't want to spin the nut off. Anyway, you remove your nut. Remove the step. And because the Scout is 2 inches long and the step's 1 inch long, we're going to remove a little bit of powder coat from the stick itself. So I pull the standoff off, turn the stick sideways, and I use a razor blade, and I go 1 inch below where the step starts. We powder coat with the step on just so we don't have powder coat in between any moving parts and for wear. Anyway, take 1 inch or so of powder coat off the stick with the razor blade. Is the easiest. You can use sandpaper, whatever you want. Flip it. Same thing on the other side. Take that powder coat off. And then when we machine these Scout platforms, we machine them with a 1/1000th press on 5/8 material. Because the material, when you buy it, it's not always true. Sometimes it's 1,000 thick, sometimes 1,000 thin. So we machine these 1/1000ths tight. So once you remove that powder coat on the stick, test fit your platform. If it feels like it's pretty tight, this one's already fitted, but it feels like it's pretty tight, just pull it. And the 4 corners are going to be where the tool leaves, so it's always a little sharper. So just knock those corners off first with a little file, just barely. You don't want to knock a bunch off. File it, test fit it, get it to where it's fitting on the shaft snug, but will pop right off. Okay, now we'll take, when I go back together, and I try to do this periodically on my sticks, I'll pull them apart, put 1 little drop of lubricant on the shaft of the bolt, so that when you put it in the stick, the spring works nice and free. Put our Scout platform back on. Put it on crossways because we're going to adjust the lock nut that way. Then you'll have a stainless steel flat washer that you removed when you took the step apart. Put the flat washer down. Screw the nut all the way on to where it bottoms out. Then just barely back it off. Now again, put your lock nut on with the tapered side down. It'll be kind of hard to start, but once you get it started, it's fine. Then use your ratchet, run it down to where it touches the knob. What that does, it gives you just the right amount. I like about 1/4 of a turn. So when you're in the dark in the field, when you back this thumb nut off, you back it up to where it stops. And that gives you just enough room to rotate your step. When you rotate it, it'll drop right on. And here's kind of the part that a lot of people don't catch. The thumb nuts, you don't get a lot of torque on. So I'll turn my standoff straight. Get this down here where you can see it. My standoff straight, pull the nut up to where it's about as snug as I can get it by hand, and then use your standoff, hold your nut, and tighten it. And that'll take all the play out of anything. Pull it up good and tight, then you're ready to hunt. I hope this video helped y'all. Thank you.